Hello and welcome to Create the Flow. I'm Monica Freeman, host and founder of Monica Freeman Studios and Unewell. I am here to guide you in aligning with your soul's purpose, trusting your inner voice, and building a life that you truly love. You were born with a purpose, and your intuition already knows the way. Hello, my love. Welcome to the show. Today, I want to talk about how to stop outsourcing your worth. A lot of us are people pleasers. I used to be. I think I was a people pleaser for most of my life. And I valued other people's opinions until I realized maybe 6-7 years ago, my happiness is not predicated on somebody else's program. Let me repeat that. Your happiness is not predicated on somebody else's program. It's wonderful if you have a good support system. It's better if you have people who are in your court who are rooting for you and want to see you succeed. But what happens is when you compromise your own worth, your own dreams, and your own value for other people's opinions, you actually start to play small. You start to believe that they know more about what's best for you than you know. And that's not true. We all came here to serve a purpose. It's this beautiful mix of soul plus human experience. So we get to experience this human experience on this earth and this soul level experience. And no two people share the same life experience. No two people came here to correct or complete the same soul contract, and no two people have the same path. So I want you to stop outsourcing your worth and your value and your dreams to other people's opinions. I know that feels hard, especially if you're a people pleaser, especially if you are putting all of your worth in the way other people see you. The beautiful thing about self-confidence is when you can show up for yourself exactly as you are, as the person you truly authentically are, that confidence, that energy is magnetic. And people want to be like you. You become a magnet to people because they love that energy. Because most people don't have that level of confidence. They're constantly seeking validation and love and their worth in others. But here's the thing. Every single person on the planet has limiting beliefs. And these limiting beliefs are what I like to call your unique program. It's like this unique blueprint that's been imprinted at a young age internally. And you only know what you were taught. And it's not your fault, but your program makes decisions based on what it knows, what it feels safe with. So when you listen to the voices of other people, you're technically listening to the voices of their generational program, the person who molded and shaped them, the life that they've been living. And that's not your program. In fact, you're probably not even living an authentic program because we all have subconscious beliefs that we have been storing for so long that we're not even aware of. An outdated program that we need to rewrite. Whenever we are outsourcing our worth, there is something internal happening with us that is making us play small. It's keeping us from reaching our highest potential because we are not meant to seek approval or validation. We're not meant to people please. Those emotions are because of programming that we've suppressed since childhood. So I want you to know that there are people like your parents, and their opinions a lot of times are beautiful because they are supportive, but they also try to discourage you. And it's not because they're bad people. It's not because anything's wrong with them. It's because they want to protect you. They want to keep you safe. And what you maybe want in life right now doesn't feel safe to them. So they might make you feel a certain way about yourself because you're different than them. And that is not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay to feel less than because of somebody else. I have a lot of affirmations on YouTube because for some people, it is really, really, really hard to get out of their negative program. It's really hard to get out of that negative thought loop because they are constantly trying to find facts to prove that they're not this, that, or the other. And the truth is, you can't find facts that tell you what you need to heal internally. You can find evidence to prove the opposite, which is you are worthy, but it starts with healing internally. And the reason why affirmations are so beautiful is because if you listen to an affirmation every day, so just choose any affirmation in the world, but choose one affirmation every day, and you listen to it for 21 days, it starts to rewire neural pathways in your brain. So instead of going down that negative thought loop, down that negative path, it starts to rewrite that pathway. It starts to create positive neural pathways. It starts to make you believe whatever that affirmation is. It's almost like becoming delusional. You know, the people that say something so many times that they actually believe it? That's because they programmed their positive thoughts to become reality. It's a beautiful thing, actually. Delusional is actually really, really beautiful when you use it for good. So if you are somebody right now who is outsourcing your worth and you are looking for other people's opinions, I want you to spend time listening to affirmations. Again, you could do any type of self-talk that's positive, but affirmations are just so beautiful because it's easy. You can go onto Spotify, you can go onto my YouTube, you can literally go onto anybody who does affirmations page and find one that's right for you. Whether it's a self-love, self-acceptance, whatever it is that you need to feel worthy about, whether it's your career, abundance, money mindset, anything. Listen to that for 21 days. And I want you to come back and DM me or email me, text me, and let me know how that changed your life. When I started doing this, I went from seriously thinking I was never going to think positive thoughts to only thinking positive thoughts. I would just be walking down the street having positive conversations with myself out of nowhere because we are always talking to ourselves, whether we realize it or not. We are unconsciously having conversations with ourselves all day. And that is such a beautiful thing when they're positive. It's beautiful because then you don't keep yourself playing small. Another thing is when you build that inner trust with yourself, you're not looking for other people's opinions because you are so aligned with your soul, with your body, with your unique human experience, that you already know what's meant to be yours is going to be yours. People's opinions are great, but everybody has an opinion. Too many opinions just equals a lot of clutter and confusion. So why not just listen to your own opinion? Why not trust your own self, your own intuition? When you open up that vessel internally to trust your intuition, it always guides you where you're meant to be. I never, ever, ever think about calling somebody and asking for advice. I don't have to. I know what's meant for me because, well, one, I'm a human design mentor and I know my energy type so well. And I always live in alignment. So I know when I get this hell body yes, this gut yes, I know that that is aligned with me and it's never led me astray. I also know when I get this sensation that no, it's like this immediate knee-jerk no, that is not meant for me. Even if you aren't interested in human design and you just want to learn how to stop outsourcing your worth and understand what's right for you, I want you to start with these affirmations. I want you to start positive self-talk. I want you to start thinking about yourself as a vessel of intuition. I want you to start listening to that gut. What is going on internally? Where is it guiding you? And I want you to stop thinking that everybody outside of you knows what's better for you than you know. Nobody else is in your shoes. No one else is living your life. No one else is going to reap the benefits or the failure of you making a choice that's not in alignment with you. But you will. You know that awful feeling when you listen to somebody's advice and it leads you to the wrong place and they feel bad and you feel bad and you think, I should have just done this. I should have because that was what my gut was telling me to do. You always know where you're meant to be. But unless you heal internally, unless you heal these negative thoughts, unless you heal this pathway to your intuition, unless you really lean into what your body is telling you, there is always signals. We get these feelings all the time. You know when something doesn't feel right. We all know when something doesn't feel right. So lean into that. Listen to that. And even if you're too afraid today to make a decision, make a note of it. Just make a little mental note, write it in a journal, write it on a Post-it, and come back to it after the fact. Make these little mental notes until you feel safe enough to start making changes without the external noise of the world voicing their opinions on your life. Nobody can make the right decision for you. Only you can. And I want to inspire you to do that, to really reinforce the positive self-talk, to heal internally, and to step into the highest version of yourself. I love you so much, so much. So please stop outsourcing your worth to people. Allow them to focus on their own worth, and you go internally and hear your internal voice. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. If you'd like more information, you can follow along on Instagram at Create the Flow Podcast or find me personally at Monica Freeman. And if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to leave a review and share it with a friend.